Thanks for staying with us. Have you visited downtown recently? Well, a transformation is definitely taking place. The Ministry of Tourism, alongside the Downtown Revitalization Committee, intends to create a picturesque downtown Nassau. It started with the demolition of buildings considered eyesores with the cooperation of business owners, bringing new art spaces to life. In studio, we have one of the artists, Randia Coakley, to talk about the latest art piece that will be on display on Bay Street. Thank you so much for joining us, Randia. So welcome to the show.
Thank you so much.
So talk to us about how you got involved in art. What's your art style?
So my art style, I would say, involves a few things: community, culture, color, flora, and culture, mainly culture. And that's what I bring into my art space. Yeah.
So what inspired you to create this mural, and what is the message or theme that you're trying to convey from it?
So when I initially saw the request from the government on submitting ideas and concept, the main thing that came to me is that I wanted an art piece that was interactive, and that was for visitors and for locals alike. So I thought about concept, and the first thing that came to mind was including aspects of getting a building that had a real tree there, because I wanted the tree of the real plant to connect with the painted mural that I would have built, a swing that's hanging from the painted tree. So that was the original concept, and then I saw the building.
And so can you walk us through the creative process and all of that?
So the creative process was a really interesting one. So earlier last year, the submission went in. Submitted the idea, you did not know the building. So with you not knowing which building, you just given a concept, I would love a building that's next to a tree. Then I was chosen, which was a beautiful surprise. And when I saw the building, I was like, I have to think a little deeper and make a full story, because the building was large on both sides.
Wow. So have you had the opportunity to engage with local residents and businesses during this mural process, and talk to us about that experience?
Okay, so like I stated earlier, my design comprises of community and culture, and including flora. So a couple aspects happened. Once I realized the length of the building, I decided to get inspiration of taking under the big tree and converting it into having scenes. And what I did was created aspects of Bohemian traditional play. So things we did under the big tree in our grandmother's yard, our parents' yards. In my case, my grandmother's yard. Her yard was on Enos Street in Beantown, still there. Lovely house, everything. So with that, I wanted to connect with playtime. So different scenes that's painted on the building would be Platinum Maypole, Parking or Pokey, depends on which island you're from. And then you have climbing a coconut tree, and different scenes of play for what I did or what my mother did and so forth, and what my nephew and my godkids do as play. And we painted it on, and with that aspect, like I stated, it was inspired by what I did in my grandmother's yard. And to bring the community aspect, I partner with Enos Street, all the kids through Enos Street. We did a potting day where kids were able to pick which pot, any color, and pick the plant, which was aloe trees, and plant them. So when they see the finished work, they're able to say, I planted that pot every time they drive by. So that was a goal of incorporating community.
That sounds very nice. Did you have any challenges that you faced during the planning and execution of the mural?
Yes, there's some challenges. Some that may shock was, one, it took longer than expected because of just lots of elements that was involved. Another challenge I thought was very interesting is doing it, since it took longer, person started to take apart the scaffold, which was like shocking to me.
Wow.
Like shocking. So have to pay for stolen goods from doing the artwork.
That's
shocking.
Very surprising, right?
Very surprising.
I know you weren't expecting that.
Was not, but it also taught me like timing is more important, because the longer things happens. But other things I felt I learned was how captivating and supportive Bohemians were. Every time, every day you're there, people drive by and it's like, oh, we love what you're doing. This is amazing. Oh, and everyone's involved. Bohemians, tourists will stop by and take pictures. Like our phone is filled with tourists stopping to take pictures. We're not even completed.
That's nice. So how does the location of the mural in the downtown area influence your design or concept?
So I really wanted color. Color was the main thing, and I considered design, what I designed was everything was two tones. So if we used yellow, we used a light yellow and a dark yellow. If we used green, we did a light green and a dark green. And we wanted colorful so it stands out. And being downtown, like I said, I wanted to be interactive, so persons be able to come and take a photo. So one of the key elements under the big tree is a swing. So there's about 3 swings on the actual design. So a person could stand there and it looks like they're swinging. So it's interactive.
So what do you want viewers to feel or think or see for their first time when they see your mural?
So the most important thing to me is for locals, for when they are able to go downtown. And what is the best thing is the location. It's on a corner of Bay Street and through a side road, so you can literally park the car and go and look at it, interact with it, take photos. So it's not just materials, it's for us. And then, like I said, the story of it is it's about our traditional play. Every detail is very important. For example, the shade of pink I decided to use, it reminds me of the shade of pink of my grandmother's house and also the shade of pink that's used in government buildings. Then, as an area, since it's a large building, I decided to plant aloes. And the reason why I choose aloes because that's a part of Bahamian culture, bush medicine. And then what I'm going to do is when it's finished, because we're doing some final touches, it's going to be a plaque that tells the full story. So if you don't remember this, you could just go and read, this is what happened, this is who partake in this artwork and so forth.
Well, thank you so much, Randia, for being a guest here on What's Trending. And obviously, I wish you all the greatest success in any of your future endeavors. Well, there's more to come. Stay with us.